And Novak, can you just talk us through the match a bit from your side and what went wrong?
There was not much that I did right this match, to be honest. I mean, realistically, was better player in all aspects, and absolutely deserved to win. He served great, moved well, and returned my serve very well. So from his end, I think he did everything right. From my end, I was just playing too neutral. I couldn't read his serve well, and just a pretty bad match from my side.
Novak, I remember you saying at the Wimbledon final, they were on Roger's side, and you remember saying to us, in your head, they were cheering Novak. In the O2 Arena, it's a more intimate setting, they're closer to you. How did the crowd affect you during the match?
I mean, look, it was an important match, and I think every time I face Roger or Rafa anywhere in the world, it's a lot of excitement. So there was full stadium, which was nice to see, and it was loud, it was electric, it was, it was a good atmosphere.
Held your elbow at the start of the second set, looked in a bit of pain. Is that similar to the problem you had before? Is that something we should be concerned about? Will you make the Davis Cup next week?
Yeah, well, I hope it's nothing that will really enable me to play Madrid. The pain was pretty sharp, but I could play the rest of the match. So if I had something really serious, I think I wouldn't be able to hold the racket. So it was probably just a awkward, quick movement that I did, but it did not pose any form of issues later on.
Novak, does the three-setter from Tuesday had some influence on your today's performance?
Maybe not. I don't know. Mentally, it was tough to lose the match like that a few nights ago, and I started off this tournament amazingly. I felt great. Won Paris, played really well, and just probably things kind of shifted in terms of the way I feel on the court, and my confidence level wasn't high today. So Roger could sense that, and he used it very well.
Novak, you won 2 Grand Slams this year, but does this put any kind of downer on the year, or overall, are you still happy with everything?
Well, I'm not happy with the way I finished the season. I mean, obviously, it's just not the way I want to play on the court, first of all. But you gotta accept that you have these kind of days, and move on. If I have to draw the line, I think it was still a very good season, winning 2 slams and 5 titles. So, of course, I'm still hot-headed off the court, but all in all, it was a good season.
Well, it's a little bit the same question. I'm sorry, but consolate to you. I mean, okay, you didn't win. You played badly tonight, but it's still a great year. Every player would love to have won 2 slams in 1 year and plus other tournaments. So at the end, what is
well, of course, you try to look at positives, and as I said, I just came off the court, so under quite a big an impression of, not such a positive impression of my game, so and the way I ended the season, as I said, but not to repeat it again, it was a good season, and I tomorrow probably reflect on it in a different way.
You handle pressure very well as a rule. Has the hype surrounding the whole number 1 scenario got to you at all? Has it been niggling away in the back of your head?
Well, look, it was on the line. Of course, there was a big motivation also for the end of the season, but yeah, I mean, every time you step on the court, there's something on the line. I mean, at least on the highest level in tennis. So, I feel pressure and excitement all the time, every single match, especially if I play against the best players in the world.
Nole, you have, I watched before a couple of days one nice picture of you and your kids nearby the water. How do you feel that from tomorrow, you're going to have so much time with your kids? Maybe this will help you down, cool a little bit after your performance.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when I get back now to the house, they'll probably be sleeping. But I will spend some time with them. Not too many days, because I have to go to Madrid for Davis Cup. Then after that, I'll get to spend some time in the off season. It puts things in perspective. When you have a family, obviously everything else falls into second place. And I am blessed to be a father, and I can't wait to spend some quality time with them.
Novak, considering what you've just said, that the fact that you felt you didn't play very well today and you lost to one of your two greatest rivals, does a loss like this tend to sit a little bit longer, even considering you've got to start thinking of Madrid, but will it fester in your mind for a little bit?
Well, I mean, look, I've lost so many matches in my life that I know how to move on. And this is no different. I mean, I played Roger now almost 50 times, played Rafa, I don't know, 50 plus times. So it's, of course, every loss is painful, but when you play your biggest rivals, that adds a little bit of an extra flavor to that, to the win or to the loss of the match. But in the end of the day, we're professionals, and I've been privileged to play this sport on the highest level for many years, so I think that gives me an experience on knowing how to accept things, move on, and look for another opportunity.
From your sort of unique vantage point, how extraordinary is it that a guy can play like that at 38? And you said at the start he was moving incredibly well, and in other sports like football, usually say at 38 people can't move as well. I mean, do you ever think to yourself, how is he playing so well at this age?
Well, it motivates me. I mean, it shows me it's possible. So, no, I mean, I have utmost admiration for him and everything he's doing on the court. What he has achieved over the years and what he's still showing on the court is phenomenal. I mean, he's a role model even for me, that I'm one of his rivals, and he's one of the toughest opponents I had in my career. But looking at his career and what he still is doing, it just inspires you.
Last question.
Novak, when you won the Davis Cup back in 2011, was it? There was a big, or a turning point in your career. The format of the Davis Cup is changing this year. Is it still a big motivation for you? How much are you looking forward to next week? And are you confident that you will be fit?
Well, I'm hoping. Right now things physically are fine. Of course, you're not the gas tank is not as full as the beginning of the season, but I am motivated to join the guys and play there, because I have not played in the team competition Davis Cup for some time. So I look forward to it. They're my dear friends, all of the guys in the team, and can't wait to feel that team spirit. The format, is different. Should be exciting.